All right. It's funny because I get what you mean. Mm, all right. Yeah, because his combo one is the whatchamacallit. Yeah, his combo thing is the little revenge ball, right? Or the supernova, or whatever that bit is. A move the actual Vegeta never did. Yeah, it'd be nice if he had a ball move. Only ball move we got is the Big Bang thing, but it ain't as big, you dig? And he only really used it like two, three times. You feel me? If that.
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an
I
NFL
feel
game,
like if,
that was in evidence a moment ago.
yeah, like I
Fireworks,
feel like if
pyrotechnics, you
Chief
name it. This
incorporated
crowd
now,
is
it
ready
would be
as
something
their
serious.
guys get set
Why
to
this nigga
match
all
up
white?
between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
I hate the fact that damn washing machine broke. Yeah, nigga. I had to go drop my uniforms off by mom's. I'm gonna sit in the wash.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Nope. I did not, dog. He be in a group message from time to time. But I ain't talked to him in a little minute.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Not much there, only a yard.
At the 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And this one incomplete.
I did not.
Contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Complete. Normally, being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped away from his grasp.
Must be the truth.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Right. You don't understand the play?
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right side.
Wow.
And it's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Yeah, that's the play.
So the big play gets him across midfield.
What do you mean?
1st and 10.
No, he got finessed. Why would I go send letters to the enemy? He didn't know that was happening.
He's able to get this up to the 28. Add the gain here to the previous play.
Oh, you talking about? No. Hold on. By play, you mean the plan, or do you mean the actual stage
play? As we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
1st and 10.
Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious.
Because he's a warrior, you dig. He gotta gain more respect. He's still a 2nd grade mutt, you dig.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23
He's part of the Tibble family.
Just the first quarter.
They the same as Ryan, except they got all the power and the respect because of what he was explaining up there. They forged the legend. Yeah, they forged the legend saying they saved everybody and all this. And that's what he was keeping real with him. Like, and go like that. And really go like that. He was basically explaining the king and all those people over there who scared of really vow for peace. That's yeah. But now that didn't change. What we was taught to believe was wrong. You feel me? Because what we know about the first king was he ain't want to do nothing. He just wanted to sit inside them walls. You know.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
And then Aaron Pops came in and was like, "Nah, you dig? Give me that."
That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
That's probably, yeah.
Look at this. They're gonna go
that's true, but they don't control him. I doubt Aaron know how to control him. Like, nah, that's definitely a lie. You dig?
Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
Nah.
They run the counter with Cook. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field.
That I don't know.
That's someone with a ton of
I just know they family is held responsible for saving them niggas.
The ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Allen's throw is complete, and he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 24-yard line.
According to Rob, that's Armin.
Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for.
She was the car titan. The little nigga that saved them in the clutch was her. You know.
But sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Touchdown.
From 8 yards out, and the Bills have taken the early lead.
The kicker on for the extra.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers,
and then the entire time, your boy from the Tibble family going hard, hyping up the crowd. Everyone like, yeah, that's all I wanted.
Exactly what happened there.
And he got
time for me to hit the big stage.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here.
It was like, we declaring war, that nigga said bet. Bet.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turn.
That's real. That's real.
First and 10.
Because he was really living amongst them and seeing how they live.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's caught by his tight end, Dalton Keene. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone.
They devils
They
not.
just help receivers find an open patch of grass.
I wouldn't expected him to tell the truth.
That's exactly what
I would
they did on
expect that.
play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Open man here, Sims complete. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 42 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Well, looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score.
It's crazy how Zeke left the scene right on time.
There goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
That's how brainwashed. Yeah, I'm like, because I'm sitting here like, man, y'all ain't even gonna question this ceremony going on. You did like.
Come to the line to start their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive
it's
of the
time.
season. And they'll get another shot here with
That nigga not stupid, dog. He not just no brain. He ain't just no, dumb nigga.
Like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that.
Yeah. He wanted to high up. Yeah, he knew what's going on.
The carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. From the gun, it's Allen. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
Oh, no.
And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away.
Do y'all think Aaron got bigger?
Make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield.
His Titan form looks bigger, dog.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
Right.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well, and that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Buying time to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards.
And they go week to week, nigga. You got something.
Shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Austin Eckler there to make the grab. And the Patriots have taken the lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes.
Word?
They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that.
I mean, I don't expect them to immediately start getting to the scrap right away.
2nd and 5. On play action, Allen. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that'll be caught by the tight end, Keene. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it,
this nigga bust
as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And able to find Dorsett. And he will have a Patriots 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan. Standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in week 1. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And that one complete to Keene, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
At the 17-yard line.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. He will push his way down to about the 14. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw here. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Rosa's kick is good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think? Allen hit. He lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. A final shot before half for Allen. Incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there, and that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They run it again with Cook. They get 11 dropping back on that one. It leads to third down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. Cook. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now a handoff looking right. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Wide open receiver complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Throw left side complete. That's long. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. Allen going to go on 4th down. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
To number 85.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills get a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now.
Score, Patriots 24, Bills 14.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Here's Eckler to begin the drive, and he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Ball carrier.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter,
No,
they
that's
almost
called
become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Back to throw now on 1st down. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Back now in Foxborough. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Flush to his right. And this is going to be incomplete.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. Back to throw again. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
New England on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Check 26, check 26.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the post game. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there, because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
New England on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Oh my God.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a first down.
The 8-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation, because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Escaping under pressure again, and down he goes again.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run here with Eckler. They find some open field here. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Austin Eckler, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
And 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
17-yard line.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. That'll be complete to Cook. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
Allen going to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Chef. Nigga, that's a Soma technique. Nigga, I don't see it.
The deep ball, they've been unsuccessful all night.
He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
The Bills' first down.
Allen now on first down. And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be a second down.
Second and 2 at their 49-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And the Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Chef Juan in the kitchen, huh?
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Apke. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And that one incomplete as it stops the clock, reading 18 seconds to go.
What?
Like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised if
I'll be eating 3 different kinds, nigga.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
And a jaw.
On first down, Allen. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
From the contact. It's now 2nd and 10.
Wait up, what?
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw again, Allen. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Tonight's
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
It is just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the Pats, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles...
Nigga said years ago. This nigga, he was just down there. That wasn't no years ago. That was like 6 months, if that. Man. This nigga talking like it was a flashback. You know, like